essence of substance. I do have a clip I'm gonna play. And well said, Casey. Let's go ahead and transition to it.
All right. The true essence of substance for a woman, for me, is for her to be able to walk in the room and not say anything but say everything. Mm-hmm. So when we see a woman naturally, we see her in the essence of her makeup, her career, her accolades. That's how we judge her. And we choose her based on that. But when a woman steps into a room and you can feel her frequency, there's something different about that. Mm. It's like, you ever heard a person say, when I seen her, I knew she was the one? Mm-hmm. That's substance. Mm. Because substance really don't have a voice, you just know it, you feel it. It's a frequency, it's undeniable. So for me, I don't see the things that we touch tangibly. I'm looking for, when she open her mouth, how she can carry herself for the rest of her life without my tutelage, just her being her, just her walking through her journey, or her overcoming her traumas, or her spreading that message to other people. How infectious is she to her community? Mm-hmm. That's substance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, baby, I'm a woman of substance. You better let me know.
Yes.
You better let me know.
I'm glad you said it, because I'm just
I'm going to always give me my me.
That's big for men.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Shoot, I'm trying to figure out what I can add to that.
You got it right.
Come on,
Not
you.
you
got the brother.
Not you.
Not you, philosopher. Come on now.
All right, the essence of substance. We're going to go to you first, Marcus. What are your thoughts about that?
Okay, so I think I kind of answered what culminated for substance for me in the first part, but I think it's interesting when they were talking about frequency. So I seen this YouTube video or Instagram video where they use a tuning fork and they hit it and it resonates at, like, I don't know, 34 hertz, whatever, the resonation pitch or whatever. And then they put like 5 different things without touching it up to it. And none of them would resonate until they found a tuning fork that was at that same pitch. So I think that everybody has a counterpart, right? Or everybody has counter energy. And what he was talking about was the energy that he resonates with. When she walks in the room, he could feel that. And I think that's palpable. I think you can, and likewise, I think they're different energies that can repel in that same manner. But yeah, the essence of substance, I think it culminates with that too, because wanting to be around somebody or wanting to feel that energy all the time, or feeling like you're missing something if that energy isn't there, that's relatable. So yeah, that's extremely relatable.
All right, we'll go to you, Voice. What are your thoughts about the essence of substance?
I think what he was trying to touch on in that video was really like what we all call a vibe. Like a vibe that you get, chemistry that you get from people. Like, when something just feels right. You can be with somebody and you just know that person is for me. I knew that with my fiance. We've been together since high school. Like, I just knew I was going to marry this man, and I did. And it just felt right. And I had boyfriends in between, but it just did not vibe correctly. Like, we just did not mesh. The lifestyles were different. The motives in life were different. The goals, just life overall orientation of just outviews were different. So when you have a vibe with somebody, it kind of just clicks. So you just know it. And I think that's what he's talking about, the essence of a woman. She can walk in a room, because you're not going to get that from every single person. Now, it's not saying that you can't get it from more than one person, because you can. You definitely can have more than one, like, vibracious relationship with somebody where you are having a connection with this person. It doesn't always have to be sexual. It doesn't always have to be in that way romantically. It could be a connection with somebody that's intellectual. You think the same thoughts. You have a lot of things in common. So I think he was just talking about a vibe. Like, you just know when that person matches you.
All right, we'll go to you, Trey.
Your voice kind of stole it a little bit, because I was saying that, yeah, it almost sounds as if they're overcomplicating it, because that's exactly the word that I thought to use was vibe, right? You ever ask a female like that, why do you like this dude or whatever? It's just his vibe. And that's all that really is. Like, there's an energy. in some cases it's mutual, right? And you'll know. There's some people you just encounter that you just know right away that you're going to be good. Just like some people, like Marcus mentioned earlier, will repel, right? There are some people whose energy just repel you right away. You're like, ooh, nah. And they don't even have to say anything. You just be like, oh, nah, that's not them, right? You just know they just have that negative aura about them, right? You just know you don't want to really interact with this person. And sometimes we just feel like that, and it's natural. And I don't think it's anything wrong with fighting that sensation, because you're probably right a lot of times. So I definitely understand that. And it doesn't take much, and it's going to be different for every person, right? What that person might need might not be what I have. I could be attracted to them, but they just won't be attracted to me because maybe I don't fulfill that. And I also believe, kind of touching what Marcus was saying again, and it being so different, I believe in organized chaos, right? So let's just say there's two dysfunctional people. As strange as it may sound, sometimes you can put two dysfunctional people together and it could be perfectly functional for them. And people outside looking in will say, that is crazy. That is toxic. That is wild. However, in their own little bubble, it works out just fine. And they probably would not mesh well with anyone else. So in my opinion, I feel like you should pay attention to that. See how you feel about people. And this comes back to that whole silence thing, because sometimes when you're not talking, when you don't have the distractions and you're just around a person, you get to kind of tap into that energy to know if you really should be with this person, right? What do they say about 55% of our communication is nonverbal. So you'll be able to get all these notes without saying a word.
All right. Go ahead, Jasmine.
My bad, I was not ready. But no, I agree with what you're saying too. Oh, you have something, Casey?
If you're not ready, Jazz, I'll go.
Oh,
yeah. I just wanted to add, kind of piggyback off what I was saying, but also with the video. I kind of feel like substance doesn't necessarily, I don't think we have to be speaking about a mate situation, right? Because we want, depending on who you are, what type of person you are, and what attracts you with friendships or business relationships, depending on what you do and the type of world you're in, you're going to choose people and look for people with substance, right? Just if someone's joining your family, my brother is about to get married, and just me from a sister-in-law standpoint, I have always cheered for her and their relationship because she has so much substance and so much she brings to not only him, but to our family as a whole. So like for the group, I feel that she brings a lot of substance. And so just, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic situation. I feel like we sometimes, depending on who you are, look for people in your life to bring substance and have substance with their personality. And it has nothing to do, I saw in the chat, has nothing to do with accolades, has nothing to do with degrees or anything like that. It's really the essence, like it says, of who that person is and how they add to your life and how they add to the situation.
All right, go ahead, Sweeney.
Oh shit! I was gonna ask you, can I go last?
Boy, y'all, it's like we in school or something.